Hey guys, welcome to another English commentary done by Diggity. This is going to be the losers match in Group D between, between Hwasin and Xellos, and curse you Jangbi. Xellos is going to be in teal in the upper right hand corner, and yellow bottom left hand corner we have Hwasin. And if you guys don't know how MSL works, it's double elimination in the round of 32. So basically the first few games are played and the winners play each other. Whoever wins that match advances. And another spoiler, Jangbi beat both Firebat Hero and I think it was Xellos he played at the start. Unbelievable. And it looks like, wow, some cheese coming out from Xellos. He's going to bring down this SEV, and we'll see if this cheese ends up working out for him. He hasn't put down the supply depot. Definitely going for some cheese. I haven't seen some cheese on Blue Storm in a while, so no time to kind of lament. But either way, a player I like is going to get knocked out here. And between these two, honestly, I would prefer to see Xellos advance, because I think Hwasin has had a lot of opportunities. He hasn't been playing very well lately. Xellos has been playing fantastically, and I think he has better odds here. So yeah, Xellos is going to go into the corner. He's going to go, looks like he's going to build probably, a barracks in the corner. So this could turn into a very fast match or absolutely disastrous for Xellos. We'll see. Building the barracks now, and so this is going to be do or die here, building it in the corner. We'll see if Hwasin can spot this out. Hwasin, we'll see. He's sending out the SEV now and immediately spotted it. Unfortunately. Saw it, immediately spotted it, so really that's a big advantage to Hwasin. Hwasin probably going to be able to fight this off fairly easily. Looks like Xellos is going to come in and try to attack that SCV along the side, going to try to finish it anyway. He should just cancel it and move on with the game. He's not going to be able to finish that. Yeah, not going to be able to finish that. Well, Hwasin's harassing him first of all. And additionally, Hwasin is going to be easily prepared for it now that he knows it's there. So just cancel it, move on. He's building a barracks of his own in the corner, also getting his refinery up. But Xellos being persistent here, still being persistent. Now he finally cancels it. We'll see if he decides to go into a fast expand to kind of make it up. It looks like getting a barracks in his own base is going to be behind economically because he didn't put down that supply depot first. Going to put the refinery down as well. And really, that gives Hwasin a really big advantage, because first of all, economically, now looks like Xellos is going to try to even it up. He really wants to take that SCV down, but Hwasin doing an excellent job of matching the micro of Xellos. And pushing him around. So it looks like Xellos might, now that barracks is up, so Xellos is going to have to bring that SCV out. Looks like he's leaving it in as long as possible to get as much information as possible, but really, I would have just pulled it out. You're already so far behind, you might as well leave now. Now he's going to bring that SCV out just at the last second, and it's going to come all the way back into his base. Yeah, as you can see, his barracks are not even close to being up. He's mining gas as quickly as possible, stopping at the gap for some reason interesting. And so he's going to be behind, and now getting a factory up, immediately going to a factory. My guess is that his supply depot is actually out of view. So immediately going to factory. Let's see how far he's going to be behind. Maybe actually skip the supply depot. He's not going to build a marine to start, interestingly enough. So he's going to try to not build the marine in order to catch up in tech by building the factory. And now that barracks has been lifted off, and actually it looks like, no, I'm sorry, his marine was already out and coming down. Didn't see it on the minimap. Going to chase Hwasin's SCV all the way back down, but now a single marine and an SCV coming up for Hwasin. Hwasin's going to go on the harass as well, picking off, getting a little more hit on that SCV as he's running in, just trying to get away. The marine just trying to escape from that SCV so he doesn't end up getting killed. The second marine being forced to be built, which is going to put him even further economically behind. Or I should say, it's going to seal the economic advantage that Hwasin has, and Hwasin now going very much on the advance. Doesn't look like Xellos is going to commit to build any more Marines at this point. He's just going to try to go up and harass these SCVs back, but because that's two more SCVs he doesn't have in the line. Starport going up for Hwasin, so Hwasin going to be very aggressive. He's going to try to. He's already produced a Vulture, probably going to produce Wraiths, and basically do a massive tech advantage, why Xellos really can't contend. I think Xellos very much on the back foot, and he'd have to do really well. Yeah, he's going to go. Looks like he's going to try to fast expand. I don't think he's produced a Vulture yet. An expansion going down for Hwasin, a single Vulture coming out for Xellos as well. Looks like Xellos is expanding right about the same time, so looks like he caught up at least as far as a little bit in tech and economic. He might be able to take this Vulture down because he caught it with both the Marines. and basically both with his Marines and his Vultures. Looks like he is in fact going to be able to take that Vulture down. That's a little bit of a win for Xellos, but I still don't think it's going to make the difference here. We'll see if Xellos actually, if he can contend with that starport, he might be right back in this game. It looks like a dropship putting on the control tower first, so my guess is that we're going to see a drop here. Xellos actually going to put down that second factory down now. Yeah, it looks like he's no, actually he's going Wraith, as you can see that control tower flashing, so he's upgrading Cloak. So going to bring in some cloaked Wraiths, and Xellos isn't going to see this coming because he hasn't gotten a spot in Hwasin's base. I'm not sure if he's going to have anything out to deal with it. Additionally, let's see if he's getting an armory down right now. He's getting a second factory, but he's not getting an academy. He's not getting an armory. Very clever play by Hwasin. That's probably going to give, I'm not going to say it absolutely is going to give Hwasin the match at this point, but it's definitely going to put him ahead. So Hwasin, what he's going to be able to do is he's going to be able to go up and harass a lot of Xellos' tech, and as you know, he's already been behind. He's already been quite a bit harassed. And now Hwasin, that barracks getting up and getting assailed a little bit. And I think that's actually kind of the difference here. A couple more Vultures being produced by Xellos. So after he sees that Wraith, actually, he might push up with those Vultures and do a little bit of damage to that. And it looks like he's producing mines. I'm not sure what he's producing otherwise. Still no anti-Wraith. A single Wraith being produced, and it looks like Xellos is just going to produce enough Wraiths to really be effective with that. He needs to go, Xellos, if he's going to spot this out, he needs to push up and get the scout now. It looks like Hwasin going to put down a supply depot at his front door, probably going to upgrade Siege Spell just to seal in his front, so he doesn't have to worry about any harassment in the meantime. Xellos attacking that barracks in the meantime. He wants to see if he can get it in the red to force an SCV to come up there. Probably not going to be able to in a large Vulture force, but unfortunately, I think Hwasin's well prepared for this. His front door is sealed. He's going to see those two Wraith incoming, though, which is going to give him a little bit more time to prepare. I'm not sure. Oh, well, it doesn't look like he's actually prepared for it. Now those Marines are getting attacked by those Wraiths. Those Vultures pushing up, being immediately turned around by those tanks, as you can see. So those Vultures completely neutralized by Hwasin. Hwasin being very smart in that. And now Xellos falling further behind, getting his SCVs harassed at his secondary. Now going to push up, and now getting the armory down. I don't see an academy going down as well, though. It doesn't matter if you get that armory down, produce Goliaths. You also need